morning and welcome to my favorite place on earth. I've been kind of watching the forecast up here and I noticed there was going to be a little storm front moving through today. Up in this area this time of year, whenever you get these kind of still, overcast, like muggy days, the hoppers seem to just go off and the fish go crazy for them. The original plan actually was to go up to a lake first, wait for the storm to kind of roll in and then come hit the river in the afternoon. But as we were driving up here, we noticed that the storm was kind of a little ahead of schedule. So we're gonna hit the river first, then maybe the lake if this isn't that great yet, and then probably come back. So we're rigged up, got a big hopper. That's how I like to tie my chubbies, hopper legs in the back and then smaller legs in the front. And the river is actually high and dirty right now, so I'm kind of just gonna be prospecting with a little wormy. This isn't actually the exact creek that we aim to fish. You can see this one's totally blown out. This converges with the other. This is one fork. We want to fish the other fork. We're gonna walk downstream to where they converge. Usually the other one's more clear, but this should be clearing up kind of as the day goes on anyway. Even if it doesn't, we can usually find a few fish out of here. But if it sucks, we'll just go hit the lake instead. That's what's great about this place, is you're never more than 20 minutes from the next spot. So Sal's already rearing to go. We're gonna give it a shot, kind of see what happens. Gets pretty hairy in some spots. How's Sal? Oh, Jesus Christ. Still got everything in my pockets. Damn, this is a hole now. Oh man, do I know this river or what? So we just got down to the confluence. Got the fork we walked down on my left. Straight chocolate milk. And then here's the fork we want to fish. Still off color, but that's perfect color for hoppers and stuff. Look how crazy that is, the difference. It's chocolate milk, perfect hopper water. Man, look how beautiful. Today's gonna be a good day. Huh. See, I was stripping that and he took the worm. So that, I feel like that means we got to put on a streamer. Still, it's a little whitefish. Or just keep stripping the worm, I guess. I love these little whitefish. They look so tasty. Sal, wanna see it, girl? Wanna see a fish, girl? Good girl. I'm not fishing this hopper the way I normally would if I didn't have a dropper on. I'd usually be honestly stripping it like a streamer, kind of popping and stuff. But I'm more focusing on that nymph right now, that wormy. In these conditions, the fish are almost always, what the hell is that? They're almost always in this soft stuff where you can actually see the bottom. So that's why I'm kind of hitting this shoulder over on river left. But also there's a little pocket over on the other side of the river where if you can high stick it and get it over there and kind of bounce it down through, it can be really good as well. That's what I'm gonna try to do right now. It's hard because you gotta land your nymph right upstream. See how it's just spending some good quality time over in that slow stuff? You can keep doing upstream mends to keep it there once you can't high stick anymore. Okay, well let's move on. If the next hole kind of goes the same as this hole, then I'll switch up and I'll probably just put on a streamer. This hole always holds fish, but sometimes it's just really hard because it has this strangest current where it kind of cuts upstream up along this bank. So actually, you gotta be careful where you stand because you'll feed sediment up into the head of the hole. Mom, that's a good spot. Oh yeah. Knew it. Beautiful cutthroat. Just a little guy. I mean, there's not much for size in this stream anyways. In the decade and a half I've been fishing it, I've only ever caught a handful of fish that are 20 inches. But it's reasonable to catch them 14, 15, 16. Just a little guy, but man, are they pretty. Pure cutthroat up here too. Okay, we'll let you go, okay. We'll catch some that are more colored up than that, I'm sure. Being mid-July and all. There may even still be some spawners around. See you, bud. I'm gonna give it one more go in this soft stuff right here. Kind of just pull it through. Crazy. Another whitefish. Honestly, I might just put on a streamer and then keep the worm as a dropper. See you, bud. Okay, fly change time. Putting on a streamer. Gonna start kind of white, tan and white with some flash. Got a stinger hook in there, jig hook, dumbbell eyes. Threw a couple extra splitties on there. Hopefully I pull out some tasty cutthroat. Just gonna kind of go down and across, typical streamer style for a sec. Ooh, I had something dark for it. Okay, well real quick, let's change to a different fly. Just something smaller and green before we give up on the streamer. Okay, this is one of my not so balanced leeches. This will actually cut through down to the bottom a little more. Sometimes colors everything. Work it low and slow. Oh, flash and fish. Dang. I'm lucky I got him. Nice. Well, that's what we were hoping for. You know, it's hard to say if it was size, color, or the depth that got him, but it worked, so I'm gonna actually stick with this. I was kind of hoping I could switch back to the nymph or the hopper, but it's not how she goes all the time. Okay, finally have a half decent cutty to show you. Man, these things are beautiful. They're squirmy though, they always are in this river. I don't know what it is exactly, but they just are lively. Probably the cold water, I don't know. Man, isn't that beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous fish. Man, I love them so much. See you later, bud. Thanks for eating my streamer. Oh, he's being lazy, look at him. Bye-bye. These little bankside pockets have been good to me so far this year. See if we can get something out of them. Huh. Yeah, I told you, a little brookie. That's funny. Oh, see you, bud. I know a hopper dropper would treat me right in this hole. Oh, I felt something. But this, I guess I can kind of dip around right between those logs though. Be kind of cool. That's the danger zone, but that's also the strike zone. right where that foam line is coming across. Okay, let's see what we can do as we get closer. Got to be kind of sneaky. Wonder what happens if I can get it up in there and pull it down through. I totally saw that. That was badass. Right up from under that log. I'll see you, bud. Cool little brookie. They're so fast. It blows me away. There's a super cool pocket right up in front of this little log jam over here on the right that I've caught some big fish in. And it's perfect for a little jig like what I have on. So I'm gonna approach it from downstream, jig through it. We'll probably see any takes. Oh, I'm gonna hit this first, below these falls. Kind of forgot about this little hole. We're there now. Man, these brookies are hitting, but they're coming off. Let's see if I can grab this little guy. Sorry, bud, flung you right into the grass. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's get you back in. Oh no, got me stuck on the log. Oh, I only have one fly on. I can get that out, no problem. Yeah. Oh, one fly is the way to go. Okay, be careful, Sal. Careful, little girl. Saw that one. Oh, it's a little cutty. Cool. Oh, see you, bud. Okay, so we switched back to a hopper dropper, but we're going smaller with this hopper. So here's my little, come on, focus. Here's my little hopper. I just used one of those foam cylinders that you use for like bionic ants, you know? Extra large and brown, tied on my hopper legs. A little extra EP fibers there for the wing. Then my dropper, I got this little, just kind of copper john type jig. Smaller, it's going to be more of a pleasure to cast at least. So we'll give it a whirl through this stuff here. Sal can't figure out how to get back over. She's freaking out. Sometimes these foam cylinders aren't the best at floating, so I definitely prefer to fish them without a dropper, but we'll see what happens here. If I need to, I'll switch back to a heavier thing. Sal kind of messed up all that water over there. She fell in, but we'll give it a whirl. Oh, that's a good fish. Dang, such a subtle sip of that little nymph. Yeah, that's what we came for. There you go. I didn't really set the hook hard because it just went under on the swing. Beautiful. Oh yeah. See, there you go. That's kind of like what you come here hoping for. They do get a little bigger, but what is that? That's a 14-incher. Sitting right in the middle of the run. Strange. Usually they're kind of tucked up on the banks, but I guess with the cloudy water, overcast skies, they're moving a little more out into the open. Feel more comfortable. Okay, I took maybe 2 casts is all with that new hopper dropper I tied on. Right out in the middle of the run, letting it drift down below me. Hopper went down, gave it a little set, not really thinking it was a fish. It turned out to be our best cutty today so far, 14-incher, but just pretty as can be, you know. You put them on their side like that, they kind of relax. As soon as you put them up, they'll swim away. See you, buddy. Oh, Sal's so sad she missed that. Look at her over there. Little girl. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, I knew it was gonna be one of these days. So fun. And they're not hitting the top, which is a little bit of a bummer, but hey, at least we're catching them. Couldn't ask for a prettier view. This is my little slice of heaven. I've never ran into another fisherman, knock on wood. But out of anywhere in the world, this is my favorite spot and it's close to home. I just had to show you this one. It was particularly pretty. Beautiful Colorado River cutty. Just fishing that big back eddy there. I've caught like 6 fish out of there, but I'm gonna move on, come back to this spot later. Another great little cutty. Oh, I'm in heaven. This is my spot on earth. That is a perfect fish. That thing is perfect. Perfect proportions, colors, everything. Wow. Just get a look at him real quick. Beautiful. Just another stunning cutthroat. This one is just gorgeous. Look at the red fins, the orange on the fins. Hey. Okay. See ya. That was graceful. Targeting the opposite bank here. Is that her rise? Oh, what the hell? Man, my dropper slid right off. Damn it, that's a bummer. Okay, well, I had to switch out my nymph because I lost that one. Just slid right off the hook. So I switched back to a bigger dropper. Oh, big old, yes! Yes! Holy crap, did you see him slash for that thing and then come back? Oh my God. That was my take of the year so far. It's gonna be hard to beat that. Came right back for it. That's why you don't pull. Keep an eye on that hopper. If it doesn't go down, you leave it there. They'll come back for it. Yes, look at that. Oh, that was a message from God himself to when that nymph came off, so I switched out for a bigger dropper. I put so many through that run without success, and then this guy just came out of nowhere and smoked it once I switched to that bigger hopper. That was badass. Man, look at that. He's got a fucked up gill plate on that one side, but this other side's gorgeous. Let's show you his pretty side first, at least. So, I mean, he's about 15, maybe 16, but just gorgeous. Still got his colors on him. Look at those fins, those red fins. He is a hopper eater. Look at that guy. I'll show you his scarred up plate. See that plate there? Crazy. Woohoo! Yes, Al! Yeah, girl! Good girl! so sick. That was just your textbook hopper eat. I love to fish hoppers down and across because you can get it real tight to that bank and either do a reach cast or a upstream mend right after it lands and then just let it feed down. And then right when it got to, I think there, he swirled on it. I just, didn't take it. So I let it drift, and then right about there, big old, yes! He came back for it and just annihilated it. Oh, that was so sick. Yes. Okay, we're coming up on my favorite hole, and it's usually the last hole we hit, but I don't know, we'll probably keep going for a little bit. It's my favorite hole, but it's the hardest hole to fish. You got that tree falling in the water, it's been there forever. And it just creates such a nice little holding pocket, but it's tough to get your flies right around it because there's branches that go all underwater. But that right side pocket is good. The left side pocket is good. There's a little back eddy. Sometimes this tail out is good, so I'm gonna give that a shot. Yes, saw that flash. Came right out from under that bush. Sick. Dope, another great fish. Great little fish. He's been caught a few times. His poor mouth. There he goes. Well, hi, girl. Hi, girl. You having a good time? They don't always take the top water. In fact, they rarely take the top water in this hole. But when they do, it's right in that fast stuff. Like if you can get it to basically surf along those ripples. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna rest him. I didn't feel him, so I think we'll be good. That was insane. Okay, let's see if we can get this guy. Skitter, skitter. Come on, bud, where'd you go? Oh no, come on. There we go. I must have put him down. Shit, that sucks. Okay, we were not able to get that fish to come back for the hopper. So I've rested it for about 10 minutes, had a snack, got some water, took a leak. Downsized the ant, and then I even have a little emerger dropper. So we're gonna do that. I know they're looking up. In fact, I've seen a few rise, and there's some blue-wing olives coming off, so. Okay, that didn't work either, but there's still hope. We're gonna throw on a streamer or two, and then I'm sure we'll pick up one or two more fish doing that before we move on. There he is. That wasn't the hopper eater, but that's still a good fish. On the few casts right before this, I had a couple others swirl on it. Nice little female. Decent fish, real decent. See, girl. See if we can't get a couple more out of there. Okay, well, I needed to rig back up to a hopper dropper anyways for when we fish the lake. So I put a little bit longer dropper, heavier bead, and I'm just gonna try nymphing through this one last time. I had some big follows on the streamer, and I think I ended up getting one, but it just wasn't, they just like weren't committing super hard. Ooh, that was a fish, what the hell? There we go. I put just a big kind of caddis thing on. Caddis nymph. Well, that's a beautiful fish. And see if you can see just how red those are. It's amazing. Nice. Damn, he was just sitting right there. Crazy. Well, that's a good one to end it on. Okay, I gotta be quick because Sally got wrapped up in the line. This is a great fish to end it on. It's got some beautiful color to him. He was just sitting right at my feet. Took the nymph as the hopper dropper went by. Go. Let's try to get a release shot of this guy. God, get off me.